Okay, so we have a Yiquan师傅, and the master is in blue. The yellow gloves is an MMA guy. Now, Yiquan is sometimes called dacheng quan. So, it's a Kung Fu Master versus an MMA guy. In exchange of leg kicks followed by punches, Kung Fu Master got a reach. He does not have the explosiveness of the MMA guy. See how awkward the Kung Fu Master looks? Look at that. MMA guy's so confident, he's dropping his hands. MMA guy also very likely is a little older than the Kung Fu Master. As much as the Master calls himself a master. Oh, that was a good little push kick. He anticipated MMA guy entering without setting up anything. MMA guy has very awkward entries. He's explosive, way more explosive, has a better fascia sling movement than the Kung Fu Master, but still, he sometimes has awkward entries, like sort of using his body, be like, hit my body. Ooh, that was a good entry. There we go. MMA guy, again, yellow gloves, orange shin pads. And this is ST1 格斗联赛. I'll have to look for them to see if they have cool matches. Anyways, oh, MMA guy going in. Oh, in clinch range. Kung Fu guy did not exploit that correctly. Good leg kick. As in, tactically it was good. Structurally and explosivity-wise. It was like, oh, that was great. That was awesome. He did a hook and came back with a back fist. Kung Fu Master's push kick is a little bit telegraphed. But my favorite part was definitely his... Look at that. Every time he throws a back fist, dirty boxing clinch range, MMA guy with head movement, he evaded a strike hit to the body and to the face of the Kung Fu Master, but he somehow got thrown or whatever the heck happened there. So, Kung Fu Master with good leg kick. Look at that. Not capitalizing on the fact that head movement-wise, he totally could have destroyed our MMA guy. Just kick him when he ducks his head that low. So, me thinks that the MMA guy probably has some boxing, right? He probably has some boxing and some Muay Thai. But, so, look at how awkward the Kung Fu Master. Look at that. He can't drop one hand. He has to drop both his hands a lot. See, look at that. Like, you can drop one of your hands, keep your other hand at your face. That was a good leg kick by our MMA guy. So, Kung Fu Master, I think if this were the same weight class and the same reach, Kung Fu Master would have had much more trouble. That was great. He basically kicked at the GROIN, which is, standard. Krav Maga, Kung Fu people always say, dude, if you allow me to kick your GROIN, right, then, but obviously MMA guys seem to have a cup. Also, shout out the MMA guys shorts. Those are some really, really interesting shorts. Oh, good leg kick by Kung Fu. So at least the system of Kung Fu has leg kicks. So that in itself is pretty admirable. We're setting the bar so low, guys. Nice leg kick. Another good leg kick. So Kung Fu guy does that standard, let's raise my knee, and then stomp into certain punches. So this was a cool shot right here, in between the ropes kind of thing. You're standing right there. See? Kung Fu guy not protecting his face when he strikes. Notice, as much as he calls himself a master, I've been just calling him Kung Fu guy. Look at that. Dirty boxing range, he ate a few strikes to the body. Now's the time. Now's the time. Look at that. Very telegraphed kick. And his hands, especially his left hand, could do better at attack, as in protecting his face. Look at that. Good head movement, but that was a little back fist that Kung Fu guy did. That was pretty cool. So, back with my Kung Fu training, one of the coolest things I did, I threw back fist too. So, if MMA guy had a little bit more angles in his entry, I think that would have made him have way more success. Oof. In this dirty boxing range, actually, MMA guy lost out in that. That was one of my favorite parts. He ducked the Kung Fu guy and then attacked him in the body and then the face. And then here, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he slipped or a punch sort of made him fall. It looks like right there, that's 鲨鱼格斗联盟. So I'm going to have to look for this brand right here. So anyways, let's look at this Kung Fu Master. He puts himself to the test, man. So that's admirable. This guy, the Kung Fu Master, again in blue, His name is Qiao Huan Xiang, and this is another MMA guy. This MMA guy is going very, very light, by the way. Sorry, I slowed it down. So this is the actual speed. MMA guy's being very, very nice. He looks like a coach. Actually, he's got shoes, man. He might be just a boxing coach. But anyways, the title says MMA guy. Again, just this Kung Fu coach, just his upper and lower body, the fascia chain is not connecting, man. Anyways, whatever. The fact that he's testing himself, really cool. Look at that. Just ate a hook to the face. And look at that. Exchanging jabs. Feinting each other, right? Trying to test each other's reaction. He swung a hook there, but MMA guy parried with his right hand. So again, another person that has a way smaller frame and a reach disadvantage. So let's see how our probably boxing coach, but maybe MMA coach in red gloves is gonna handle this. Oh, I see some Kung Fu right there. Wow, okay. There we go. Inching forward. Nice. Great entry. Great explosive entry by MMA coach. Look at him. He's like, come on, let's not. Yeah, this looks more like a boxing exchange because there's no kicks like the other match. Ooh, wild overhand. Wild overhand right by MMA coach. And dude, way too telegraphed. Kung Fu guy's strikes are way too telegraphed. And he's not really putting his entire body into it. See how MMA guy's just kind of absorbing it? He's protecting himself with his gloves, right? But he doesn't feel too threatening. Oh my God. Ooh. He is going all out. He's like, you want to go hard on me? I'm going to go hard on you. Oh. Wow. That was cool. Let me now slow it down. So, again, this Kung Fu Master in blue, he knows the jab, right, which is good. So they're sort of just testing each other's jab defenses. Notice our MMA coach's right hand doesn't just leave his face all the time. See, his right hand is pretty close to his face. You notice that compared to the Kung Fu guy? Even when he's evaded, the MMA guy still has one of his hands near his face. You see, if not both his hands in his face. It's very important. So, see, Kung Fu guy, how both hands sometimes leave his face. So, right there, that hook got evaded, the pullback by the MMA coach, and then he connected with a few strikes to the Kung Fu guy. This exchange right here, somehow, Kung Fu guy lost out, even though MMA guy charged in. So, notice both of them are pretty flat on their feet, so potentially that's why he's an MMA coach, not a boxing coach. You see, there's where MMA coach parried a hook with his right hand. And here I think MMA guy came up over top and got him. Look at that. His right hand is still attached to his face mostly, MMA guy. Kung Fu guy's just, his entire hand movement's very awkward. See, he just got jabbed. He's reliant on his size to bulldoze forward, which is fine, right? Which is fine. You had that advantage, do it. Look at that was his biggest attempt at a Kung Fu move. It looked like some kind of back fist, if not potentially, it could have led into a throw. So, that's MMA coach looking more like a boxer. Look at that. Step in jab. Landed. Kind of angered our Kung Fu guy a little bit. Okay. We're about to get to the part where MMA guy really steps it up. So, here they go. Here they go. Look at that. A body jab followed by a wild overhand right that doesn't land. Kung Fu guy responds with sort of a lead hook. Kung Fu guy's southpaw, by the way. That's a pretty good combo, man, but it unfortunately doesn't hit anything vital in MMA guy. See? Look at that. Just on the gloves or in the crook of the elbow. That hit, actually, final hit, sort of got MMA guy. That sort of angered him. I guess this is why he got angry. Boom, right there. 2 strikes got him. 3 strikes. 2 overhand rights and 1 jab got the Kung Fu guy. And then here, sort of was the last few moments. Yeah, this Kung Fu guy's like, oof, what the heck? Again, Yiquan, aka 大成拳, and his name is Qiao Huan Xiang.